The Hotspot program really started as a way to demonstrate that Leave No Trace can be effective in a very short time frame. Generally speaking, people think of Leave No Trace as a long-term educational prospect, which in many ways it is. That said, there are numerous instances where we can make a significant difference on the ground in a very short time frame. And the program started in 2010. Our first hotspot was the River Gorge, which is part of the Daniel Boone National Forest in Kentucky. And it was an area that received significant visitation from rock climbers. People are there hiking. There's a wild and scenic river that flows through the area. There's a tremendous amount of living history and cultural and archaeological resources there as well. It was a heavily impacted area. It's close to large population centers. And we devised a fairly robust program for that area that was a multifaceted approach to reduce those impacts. In 2011, we had two hotspots, the primary hotspot being Mount Rainier National Park, specifically the Paradise area in Rainier, which was receiving significant impacts early season as the snow had begun to melt out, tremendous amount of impact on the meadow areas in Paradise. And we worked with the National Park Service to not only train volunteers in the area to interact with the public, but also we helped Rainier develop more effective signage to keep people off of these sensitive areas in the meadow, and gave them a number of tools to better interact with the general public about just safeguarding the area from overuse and recreational impacts. Our second hotspot for 2011 was the San Gabriel River, which is on the Angeles National Forest in California, and it's an area that receives significant usage for a long season. And we've done 3 visits now to the area and have worked with both land management agency staff as well as volunteers to help them develop strategies for better educating visitors to the area. Our most current hotspot for this year, for 2012, is an area known as 4 Mile that's near Buena Vista, Colorado. It's an area of about 100,000 acres that's jointly managed by the Bureau of Land Management and the USDA Forest Service. And we've been working in conjunction with local nonprofit entities, primarily a group known as the Friends of 4 Mile, as well as staffers from both federal agencies, the BLM and the Forest Service, to determine ways to reach the recreating public in the area. We would love to have nominations from all over the country for hotspots. We know there are places that receive significant recreational impacts, and all you have to do is visit our website, lnt.org. If you click on Community, you'll see the hotspot link, and you can nominate a hotspot online. It's a very easy, painless process. Ideally, we'd need some photographs of the area. We'd like to know how many partners and what partners would potentially be involved. And we'd like to know your specific goals for the hotspot. You know, the top 3 or 4 things you'd like to accomplish in an area or feel that we could be of assistance in accomplishing for you to really minimize those recreation-related impacts, and in many ways try to institutionalize Leave No Trace at the local level so that it becomes part of the fabric of any management scheme for an area.